Now that Wall Street has arrived, the charts are smoking. We were mistaken in our assumption that the major players were only responsible for such irrational price spikes. The news that Wall Street has entered the Shiba Inu market was just announced, and everyone is aware of the implications. However, something entirely out of the ordinary occurred in the last day. If you own a Shiba Inu, you must see this video. Therefore, let us skip the introduction and get right to the point of this movie. Important notice. The Bitcoin industry is moving at a breakneck rate. The Shiba Inu has been all the rage lately, thanks to its meteoric rise in popularity. Shiba Inu is currently at a 23-month high, has re-entered the top 10 list of largest assets, and is the third highest gainer, showing an impressive 21% increase today alone. It has maintained its position among the market's top weekly gainers with this rise, which signifies a remarkable 177% cumulative advance over the last 7 days. The official Shiba Inu Twitter account, which always manages to get everyone's attention, recently sent a taunting tweet using moon emojis, which is just adding to the frenzy. Subtly but effectively alluding to the Shiba Inu's potential for expansion, the post included a dog fixated on the moon as seen through a telescope, suggesting a bullish movement. The current upward trend is here to stay. Shiba Inu had an astronomical surge during the previous 7 days. The asset held its value under selling pressure, showing tenacity and adding fire to the hope of the Shiba Inu community. After going through a long, dark patch that lasted for 2 years, the Shiba Inu community is erupting in joy over the latest news. Many people feel this way because they think the Bitcoin is now reaching its full potential, like a Shiba Inu to the moon. Bullish predictions, with the 10th of a penny mark being seriously discussed, have taken center stage in community discussions. After the difficult years that the neighborhood went through, this shared hope stands in sharp contrast, causing Shiba Inu fans to celebrate a victory at this surge. An intriguing pattern becomes apparent when we examine the data, a flood of large-scale purchases of Shiba Inus by both individual and institutional investors. However, additional developments add complexity to the story. A watershed moment in the history of the cryptocurrency has arrived. Wall Street has decided to join the Shiba Inu arena. Now, for the exciting part, the supply of Shiba Inu is finite, different from the majority of other digital currencies. There is a lot of buying pressure right now, and with only 500 trillion tokens available, Shiba Inu could be about to experience a watershed moment in its history. How much further will the price go as a result of this buying frenzy? That is the eternal question. Is anything truly historic about to happen for Shiba Inus? If you want to know how the Shiba Inu supply dynamics work, what the latest Wall Street engagement is, and what could happen in the coming days, then you should keep watching the video. If this is the beginning of Shiba Inu's turnaround, you won't want to miss the analysis and insights that will determine its fate. Now let's turn our attention to Linda Jones, a prominent Wall Street financial analyst who is well known for her support of XRP and who has lately shared her excitement over Shiba Inu. She tweeted about how she has diversified her cryptocurrency holdings and how she has some interesting thoughts about the recent startling performance of Shiba Inu. To be a wise investment, Jones said, one must embrace diversification, even as he remained a fervent backer of XRP. Shiba Inus, according to her own words, are playing a pivotal part in her portfolio and are among the top achievers so far this year. By the way, this may turn out to be a brilliant move. Given the extreme volatility of the cryptocurrency market, it is prudent to diversify one's crypto holdings. An example of the possible advantages of diversifying risk across different assets is Linda Jones's choice to incorporate Shiba Inu in her cryptocurrency investments. This method helps investors better traverse the unpredictable terrain by reducing the influence of market volatility on a single asset. With Linda Jones's support, the Shiba Inu cryptocurrency acquires credibility and reputation beyond the community, which is especially important given the current spike in value of the breed, with veteran financial analysts as well. Shiba Inu's path is truly captivating and warrants careful observation due to the consequences of her optimistic attitude and the larger market dynamics. Now, you may be asking, why is it a good thing that Wall Street has invested in this particular cryptocurrency? Yes, it is more than simply an interesting occurrence. It's a strong indication that Shiba Inu is going up in value. Once Wall Street begins experimenting with a cryptocurrency, it represents a fresh sense of faith in the asset. To start, Wall Street isn't one to dabble in every market. Significant financial clout is brought forth by it. Shiba Inu prices could reach new heights if Wall Street's massive investment potential causes a flood of liquidity into the market. More investors looking for big gains may be attracted to chances when this flood of institutional money creates a favorable domino effect. Involvement from Wall Street also usually means a full analysis of the cryptocurrency's basics. Shiba Inu appears to have some legitimacy and credibility when experienced financial experts like Linda Jones are actively involved with it. By conducting thorough research, you can win over other institutional investors and the general public, which can boost the value of Shiba Inus. More Shiba Inu adoption and integration into mainstream financial systems may follow Wall Street's entrance. The increased recognition and popularity of Shiba Inus can inspire even more faith from investors, further establishing the breed as a valuable asset in the wider world of finance. Finally, something of paramount importance. This is only the start, so you might think I'm insane. A little history lesson. The first ever Bitcoin TF's acceptance was a watershed moment that set off the current crypto frenzy. This historic event paved the way for institutional investment and is largely responsible for the present enthusiasm for cryptocurrency. Following this change, prominent figures such as BlackRock have started buying Bitcoin in the hundreds of millions of dollars every day, creating headlines in the process. But what's interesting is that they've opted for an over-the-counter OTC approach for these transactions. The term over-the-counter, OTC, may seem like financial jargon, but I'll explain it in layman's terms. Put yourself in the shoes of a collector who is selling an extremely rare item. You bypass the public auction and go straight to the collector, saving yourself the trouble of trying to influence the price. In the Bitcoin market, this kind of private, one-on-one transaction is analogous to over-the-counter, OTC transactions. Presenting the most recent news stories over the past 24 hours, Bitcoin is still selling for hundreds of millions of dollars every day to BlackRock clients, even if there isn't